into the future with us. Let us take you higher. Let's go. Give us an inch, we'll make milestones. All stars in all time zones. The ride is toughest Cybertruck, you know. Winner, chicken dinner go. Review mirrors for forward thinkers. I've been driven, don't need a chauffeur. Strength and passion flow through my fingers. Blood, sweat, and tears fuel up my motor. Fighting to win, but the fight is within. I'm just fighting to win yet again. A fall to the future, don't stop to the finish. I'm testing my limits and vision. To the art of the chase. More tempting, the higher the stakes. I'ma take them all into space. X amount separating frauds from the greats.
Take it up a notch, time to give it all I got. Turn me up, we're moving fast. Lock and load, have a blast. Time to take it up a notch, time to give it all I got. Turn me up, we're moving fast. Lock and load, have a blast. Time to take it up a notch, time to give it all I got. Turn me up, we're moving fast. Lock and load, have a blast. Time to take it up a notch. Notch. Time to give it all I got. I'm doing it now. Giving it all, yeah, giving it all I got. Take it up a notch. Nothing you can tell me that'll get to me. I'm my greatest ally and worst enemy. Ain't gotta get the best of you, just be a better me. Battle royale, chant the best that you will ever see. Nothing you can tell me that'll stop me now. Got up every single time that life had knocked me down. Your best watch me now, I'll show you true belief. You ain't ever seen this type of ingenuity.
Once you step in this battleground, best turn it up and don't let me down. Bend on the road, but don't mess around. Hard not grad, no cap and gown, but finish at top of my class. Hop in the roaster and dash, riding my life. Front runner, that's no the last. Made my own lane and surpass all the doubts and the gripes. Of course I still love you, but I gotta grow. Act like you already know. Went from a novice to pro, then accomplish some more. This the real deal, not for show. Life is a QB, I'm catching whatever it throws. Run hard and get to my goals. Act like you already know. Read the instructions and flow. Okay, you got it, let's go.
The seas are changing. There's a ripple in the shallows and it calls to me. I listen carefully. It says, wake up, I feel it pulling me to stand up. The sea is telling me to rise like the tide. Now's the time to join the fight. I'm gonna rise today. Gonna ride into the battle like a tidal wave. Like a tidal wave. I'm gonna rise today. Gonna ride into the battle like a tidal wave. I'm a tidal wave. I'm gonna rise today. Coming to dominate the battleground. I'm rising up and you're going down. Don't get caught up in the riptide. There's no way you're getting out alive. I think it's time. Wake up. I feel it pulling me to stand up. The sea is telling me to rise like the tide. Now's the time to join the fight.
Hello everyone and welcome to the live finals for the PUBG Mobile Team Up 2021. Ignite your team to victory. Today's action is brought to you by PUBG Mobile and is supported by Wang Fan Keys. My name is Powerbank. I'll be your host and commentator for today's finals. For this year's Team Up event, we've invited celebrities and influencers from across the globe to participate in an amazing live finals. Their job is to spread some joy, some positivity, and maybe even a few surprises to you guys, PUBG Mobile fans across the globe. We've had 6 different regions participate and 6 teams have now made it here to these finals. They'll be assembling their teams and ultimately striving to put the best performance they can out there, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Team up, ignite your team to victory. Next, let's witness the ignition ceremony. This is going to kick off the 2021 PUBG Mobile Team Up Finals. Now, PUBG Mobile has already been amazing at bringing fresh, new, and fun content to the game over the past 3.5 years. But everyone's wanting to know, what's next? Are there any surprises? Good news, viewers. I am going to have to say yes on that one. We have a special announcement for you, and it's going live in 3, 2, 1. Let the press conference begin.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the PUBG Mobile release. Today, we've brought you the latest news and development plans of PUBG Mobile. Let's see the exciting news right away, shall we? First, it's about the game's integrity. Providing a fair gaming environment for all players has always been one of our top priorities. In the first half year, we took a series of measures to deal with cheat software, cheaters, and cheat sales organizations. For the second half of the year, besides maintaining our previous anti-cheating strategy, today we would like to announce to everyone that the PUBG Mobile BanPan security system has officially launched. BanPan, which will make the game more secure for all players, is native to PUBG Mobile, so you will not have to download it separately. The BanPan system will perform the following functions to provide you with all-around protection in-game. Monitor, protect, and strike. First, about the monitor function. BanPan will continue to collect samples of the latest cheats and unauthorized plugins so that it will be able to better detect cheating. At the same time, BanPan will be able to provide even better protection for the players within the game. When the BanPan system detects that the account is a non-secure game environment, it will trigger a pop-up prompt to remind the player to remedy the situation. This will help the player avoid undesirable outcomes, such as a complete wipe of season rating points or even account bans. The player is required to spend at least 10 seconds on reading the prompt before they may continue with the game. A more stringent set of security checks will also be applied to the account. Players returning from bans will also be shown a pop-up notice relating to fair play. The player is required to spend at least 15 seconds reading the notice and indicate agreement with the terms of the notice before they may continue with the game. A more stringent set of security checks will also be applied to the account. In the event that the account is found to be in breach again, harsher penalties will also apply. Finally, the combined use of Monitor and Protect means that BanPan is capable of identifying cheating players and meting out the corresponding penalties in a timely manner. Apart from working on ways to effectively prevent the use of cheats in the game, we've also been looking at how we can nip the issue in the bud. In early 2021, Tencent Games, the publisher of PUBG Mobile, has helped in breaking up one of the world's largest video game cheating operations, which destroyed a consortium involved in the production and sales of PUBG Mobile cheats. PUBG Mobile is committed to creating an environment of fair play for everyone, and thus has zero tolerance for cheats. We will continue to work with law enforcement agencies around the world to identify and investigate behavior relating to game cheats. Apart from improvements to our security system, we are also constantly adding to our force of investigators here at PUBG Mobile. Today, we have more than 700,000 investigators who are working hard to crack down on cheats. We thank all our investigators for their hard work. In version 1.5, some of our best investigators will also be given additional titles. All players on Spawn Island will receive a notification when an elite investigator arrives on the island. Of course, we hope to see even more players sign up as investigators. And as such, we will also provide more rewards and missions to this end. Let us join hands and work together against cheaters. And the full upgrade of the security system, we have great news to announce for players who love producing content and influencers who like seeing PUBG Mobile continue to grow. The PUBG Mobile Next Star program is about to begin. The Next Star program is a major step up from PUBG Mobile's existing mechanisms to help content creators grow and unleash their full potential. The largest prize pool in history, US $100 million worth in rewards are up for grabs. Want to share the exciting moments where you lay your hands on the chicken dinner? Show your creative passion to the world and gain a huge fan following. Then join us and become an official PUBG Mobile Next Star creator. You will be eligible for exclusive rewards and opportunities for even greater exposure. Join us and you have access to a wildly attractive creators prize pool, in-game UC outfits and in-game titles, etc., as well as early bird access to game updates. You'll also have the chance to pit your skills against pro players at various official PUBG Mobile esports events. PUBG Mobile will also regularly present awards, commendations, and other rewards to outstanding content creators. Want to grow your following and join the ranks of the super influencers, content creators? We have an in-house training system for that. We will first launch the program pilot in Asia before extending the program globally. To learn more about this program and how to sign up with us, please follow us online. You may also wish to subscribe to updates about the program. The PUBG Mobile Next Star program is about to kick off. Let the world see your talent. Next, some really great news for those in our community who are keen content creators and who are interested in the game content production process. PUBG Mobile will launch its first ever Global Player Co-Creation Program, the PDP Project, soon. The aim of the PDP Project, known as the PUBG Mobile Topia Design Project in full, is to create a more inclusive and creative game environment for players for PUBG Mobile. One where they can participate in the creation of various outfits and other items that they will in turn encounter in-game. The program will be launched around the world and will also feature themed events in conjunction with local events and occasions. We welcome players from all regions and countries to join in and show off the best of their respective cultures. The PUBG Mobile dev team will also set up an art library that will be made open to players to facilitate content creation. A panel made up of the world's top designers, as well as PUBG Mobile's creative lead, will evaluate regional and global cycle entries and come up with a list of finalists. PUBG Mobile has prepared a rich bounty of rewards for the shortlisted players. Standout entries selected by the dev team will appear in the game following optimization, meaning that the players' creations will be seen by other players all over the world. Remember also the creators' prize money and official peripherals. The selected player may even be invited to become part of our official creative team. Join us now to help create a world that is truly yours. Head over to our official website to learn more and to sign up. Now is the time to create a world that is truly ours. Besides the game integrity that players are concerned about and providing a sufficient platform for players, We are also concentrated on making more creative crossovers to provide more interesting and worthwhile content to players. We hope to make PUBG Mobile into a more extensive gaming platform that allows everyone to have all kinds of different gaming experiences in PUBG Mobile. In the first half year, we brought Godzilla into the game. The immersive gameplay let players fight it out with the legendary Godzilla and experience a totally unique Godzilla battle. There were many other crossovers that gave players plenty of nice surprises as well. And you'll see more crossovers in the future. Now let's see what IPs will offer in PUBG Mobile next. You may find some of them very familiar. First of all, I'm honored and pleased to announce the global collaboration between PUBG Mobile and the world-famous animation Jujutsu Kaisen. Since launch, Jujutsu Kaisen has garnered a global following, and we will soon be launching exciting new collaborative content on PUBG Mobile. I can't wait to see what these major IPs will bring. Keep your eyes peeled. As you can tell by now, cutting-edge architecture is very much a part of the changes version 1.5 will bring. In our opinion, Zaha Hadid Architects is a firm that stands right at the forefront of innovation and development in this field. As such, we have invited Zaha Hadid Architects to partner with us.
So we are designing new venue, a new scenario, a new scene for interaction in the game. I think there should be an interesting tension between that beauty and fragility and when this atmosphere becomes a scene of combat. But we're focusing on the delightful environment and inviting you to join and roam and explore.
Now we can experience these veritable works of art for ourselves in the world of PUBG Mobile too. More players around the world will be able to experience top-flight architectural design in the virtual world. That covers everything for today's PUBG Mobile release. We believe PUBG Mobile will bring you more interesting and exciting content in the future. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
I wanna feel too much. These things I wanna do, I'm not done.
Man, those were some great announcements. We always love to see the ban pan rolled out because that means a more fair playing experience for everybody. Also very excited about the Next Star program because that will provide opportunities for creators worldwide. With new partnerships and collaborations with Zaha Hadid Architects as well as Jujutsu Kaisen, that's going to make for more surprises and fun for players worldwide. Make sure you guys are also staying tuned because there's going to be some more crazy announcements coming up for PUBG Mobile in the future. Super excited for those. And one of my personal favorites was Alan Walker's going to be back. Super excited for that because Alan Walker and PUBG Mobile, those two things just seem to go together. For more updates, make sure you're following PUBG Mobile on all social medias and you'll get all the latest news and updates. In order to thank all of our players in PUBG Mobile, we have organized 5 lucky draws that are going to be taking place right here during the show today. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And if you would like to redeem those codes that you'll be seeing, you can do that at the PUBGmobile.com/redeem website. Once you redeem those codes, you'll have your in-game item appear right in your mailbox inside of PUBG Mobile. Good news, guys. The first lucky draw is going live right now, and we're giving away a Space Gift motorcycle, so get ready, because the lucky draw is happening in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time. And if you were not lucky enough to win this time around, don't forget we have 4 more of these lucky draws going on during today's show. So may the luck be with you, and we'll be back in a bit with more lucky draws. Today we're going to have the round 2 finals. The finals match mode is Entertainment Challenge. The competition has 2 periods, the mission period and the battle period. During the mission period, the player can only complete the mission and cannot shoot or kill the enemy opponents. After entering the battle period, all tasks are invalidated and players can begin fighting. The dividing point between the mission period and the battle period is when the first circle begins to shrink. The competition also adopts a point system. Total points are the sum of your ranking points, kill points, and task points, with the team with the highest total points in the game will win the Team Up Championship. To break down the points a bit further, you can earn 2 points for each completed task. Task 1 is Master of Marksmanship. All you have to do is pick up the ASM Abacan. Only 1 team member needs to pick it up and 2 points will be yours. Task 2 is the Trapeze. You can take the air conveyor to fly. Each team just needs 1 player to complete this task, and that'll be 2 points as well. Task 3 is picking up a car. You can go to the Tesla Gigafactory to produce the Tesla. 4 team members get on the car and take a group photo. You need 4 people to complete this at the same time, and that will also be 2 points. Rank points will also be distributed to the teams that finish higher up in the ranks, so make sure you shoot for that chicken dinner. Lastly, 1 kill point is earned for each enemy player killed. Next, let's take a look at the match rundown. We have 6 regional finals taking place today that will take place in the following order. The Middle East will go first, followed by Europe, Southeast Asia, North America, South America, and South Asia. Don't miss the game in your region. In today's finals, we are playing the new Mission Ignition game mode from PUBG Mobile. PUBG Mobile has blasted off to the future, and that means that 6 of your favorite urban areas on Erangel have been updated and equipped with all of the latest and greatest technology. We've gone to the future, baby. Brand new vehicles as well, like the Hyperlines or the air conveyor that can blast players into the sky. We've got new weapons like the ASM Abacan, and also Tesla has dropped 4 of its huge gigafactories onto the map where you can create your very own self-driving Tesla. All of this is now available for you as players to enjoy, so let's hop in. The first game starts right now. Chibo, Nazrat, Hydrons, Flare Gun TV, 3 Alilo, Q8 Spanish. The Middle East regional final has begun with the plane flying in from the northwestern portion of the island, heading to the southeast, and it looks like a couple of teams are out early in this one. No, several teams out as they seek to find the gigafactories that are now present on the Mission Ignition game mode. Got several teams flying in right now. We'll take a look at Q8 Spanish, who's looting up at one of the gigafactories, and it appears he is alone with one of his teammates nearby, but that is not going to help him complete this first task. If you remember, our first portion of the match is dedicated to doing tasks. This means that until the first circle comes in, teams will have an opportunity to complete one of 3 tasks or all of 3 tasks, one of which is picking up the car, which can be found here at the Tesla Gigafactory. The object of this task is to pull all 3 levers, which you can see Nazrat and his squad coming in to do. Very quickly getting onto that lever box. They're going to be lowering the doors here momentarily. The goal is to be taking a picture with the full squad with the Tesla that is produced here at the Gigafactory, and that will award them 2 points. Another challenge that teams will be trying to complete early on here before this first circle comes in is the master of marksmanship, so keep an eye on the player's loot, as they will be trying to pick up an ASM Abacan, and only one team member needs to do this in order to secure the points. So early on in this one, Q8 Spanish has produced the Model Y Tesla. Now he's just missing some teammates in order to take this photo. Q8 will wait on his teammate, but where are his friends? That is the question. He's got one on the approach right now, but that is not good enough to get this first task done, and the time is ticking. They've got less than 5 minutes now before the first circle will start to enclose. Q8 Spanish checks the map, and he's going to be off and running here shortly, trying to get to his teammates so they can complete this challenge. Over with Chibo and Team 7, you can see them sharing the Gigafactory with Team 11, which is 3 Alilo. Interestingly enough, the first stage of the game, again, until the first circle comes in, so the next 4 minutes and 25 seconds, will be simply just looting up and trying to get tasks done. Tasks is the name of the game right now, and it does appear that there are 4 players from 3 Alilo present. Can they get into the car? That is the question. It looks like there's going to be a battle for the control of the car. And just like that, it looks like Team 11, which is 3 Alilo's squad, has taken control of the Tesla Model Y. It's all about getting all 4 squad members in to get the picture. And it does look like there is a parachute on the map from 3 Alilo's yellow squad. And it is just about to come in. Chibo has run over someone, and that has left a body in the wake. And here is squad number 8 with all 4 players, and they're going to be able to combine and get that picture. And it looks like squad 10 as well, with at least 3. Where is their 4th player? It's the question. There they are. So squads 8 and 10 will be picking up task points. It looks like 2 of them being awarded for picking up the car. Now that that's done, they've got 3 minutes left on the clock to go loot, and it looks like here we've got all 4 players from Team 11 in there as well. Team 8 has made it to the air conveyor, and one of the fans has been shot up into the air, which is going to satisfy the requirements for Task 2, that is Trapeze, which is taking the air conveyor to fly. Only one team member needs to do this, so 2 points are now on the board for team number 8. Nazrat has to be proud of his team members here, as they've already completed 2 of the tasks, and as long as somebody else picks up an ASM Abacan, that will be all 3 tasks done before the timer is done. You can see Team 10 here with Flare Gun TV also succeeding in picking up the air conveyor. You can see another squad here. Squad 11 is nearby, and there is only 30 seconds until the battle commences. How close will these stay here? Flare Gun's going to take the car and get out of there, it looks like, while Team 7 here, Chibo, is looking for their 4th member. Nine seconds now until the clock is at 0 and that first circle comes in. You can see Flare Gun TV is setting up to make an escape here. And the first circle will start to come in. It is time to fight. 3 Alilo notices his view AZ is gone. And that's not something he was hoping for. 3 Alilo's fan finally finds a health kit, and maybe he can heal up now. Or maybe he won't. Car 98 from Squad 9. This is Hydrons. Hydrons looks out the window and sees folks on top of the tech center at school, holding very still here. This is Squad 8. This is Nazrat. Just waiting for the sniper rifle bullet to come in from distance here. He is hanging himself out to dry. It does look like we have the ASM Abacan on the character here, so we are able to add another couple of points here to Team 8. They've done a great job on the tasks early on in this one. But now, the first circle is coming in. The shots are starting to be fired. ASM Abacan sounds beautiful on the horizon. Sounds like the UMP firing off at range here as well now. Connects a little bit with Squad 8. Nazrat and his team hide below the tech center, while Hydrons and his team look on. So 6 teams remain in this Middle East Regional Final. The battle has begun. It is underway. We have gotten past our tasks and missions, and we are now into taking each other out. And it will be down to the rank points that are awarded as this game progresses. First place in this game will receive 5 rank points. Second place will receive 4. Third, 3. Fourth will receive 2 points. Fifth, 1. And the last place team will not receive any rank points. If you look at how this game is kind of set up, the task points are actually incredibly important because it's only 5 points for a chicken dinner, but doing all of the tasks will actually award you with 6. So from a weight and balance standpoint, ignoring the tasks is definitely the wrong way to go. Got a battle over in Rozhok now. Tech Center starting to be a little bit hot. Hydrons and his team taking a peek over at Nazrat and his team. And there appears to be one member from Flare Gun TV caught in the middle. He's trying to get some smokes down to guard his retreat. He's got to move somewhere. But where will he go? There he goes. Shots fired with the AK from distance connects, and he makes it over the wall to safety. But that safety could be temporary. Approaches the tech center now. Full squad in there. And Nazrat's team will be waiting. Love the sound of a Car 98 in the morning. On top we go. Taking a peek over the tech center now. We see Nazrat's squad. All of them pretty well organized here, while Team 10 very split up. That's Flare Gun TV's squad. We've got 2 people now on each side of this tech center. Looks like Fan 2 has made his way all the way across. He's trying to get over to the apartments now, where the remainder of his squad waits. I don't know if he's got the speed to get across that street and through the open, but it's a bit of a standstill here as the zone comes in. Lots of pistol shots being fired at range. Don't need those bullets, I'm assuming. Nazrat now rocking the DP-28. He's going to be also equipped with that level 3 vest, so pretty well protected early on in this one. Going to peek out the window here in just a moment. They might try to get some shots off on Squad 9, which is Hydron's squad over in Rozhok. Still haven't located Flare Gun TV's team member. He is still outside the wall and looking to potentially cross the street. Now would be a great time to do so, as these teams are definitely distracted by Squad 9. And it looks like Fan 2 connects with the Mosin Nagant. Oh, that does appear to be the Car 98 on his back. A little bit of a trade of damage here. Weakening the vests, but unfortunately no knock at this point. Helmets are still intact. You gotta love to see the 8x scope early on in this one. Shots fired back over the tech center. It looks like their attention is focused more towards Flare Gun TV. They've moved out. They take him down. The first kill confirmed on the board. Our first member is gone from Flare Gun TV, which is Squad 10. The remainder of their members over at the apartments. They will wait. Let's see if Team 8 will actually push across the street here. Team 9's got them in their scope, but no clear shot at this point. Hydrons and his squad still unable to connect. He knows they're there, though. He is awfully close. Will he pull the trigger? Just misses. Great try here from Fan 2. They all cross back to the tech center safety, and they will live to fight another day here. Cyber lines you can see moving through the apartments and tech center. Lots of activity there. Great opportunity for teams to sneak up and potentially jump out with a little bit of an ambush. It's time for our next circle to start shrinking. And the timer has begun, restricting play area now as Team 8 starting to think about moving out of the tech center, and instead they head to the west. Fan 1 makes his way out. We'll move our attention over to Chibo here, who rolls up in the coupe. They're all the way down in the south near the bridge. Add a little bit of a squad house here. Groza sitting in the crate that is nearby. Quite the standoff going on right now, and I'm really surprised that all 4 members of Squad 9 here, this is Hydrons, they are all sitting in the same house, which is not the greatest tactical move. We'll see if they get eyes anywhere else on the field, but as we keep an eye on them, we've got Teslas rolling through the battlefield pretty quietly as well. On the edge of the zone now, we find ourselves with Squad 9. This belongs to Hydrons. They're going to have to move here pretty soon. And we've got a potential engagement now as well. Chibo taken down from the behind. That is not what he was hoping for there. Squad 11, that's 3 Alilo, takes him down, but they are going to basically struggle for the finish at this point because they've got to cross a dangerous gap here. Teammates, Fan 1, coming in for the rescue. Will they get here in time? Great job by Squad 7 here coming in for the rescue. They retreat, regroup, and they're going to get Chibo back into the fight here. Three Alilo grabs the Tesla. His squad's ready to hop in. Will we see a push here? Looks like they're going to be content to back off and retreat and fight another day here. There, they got eyes on the Tesla. Shots fired. They connect. Little bit of a trade going on here. 2 bullets land on Fan 2 in the retreating 3 Alilo car. Impressive stuff from Chibo and Squad 7 there to get back in that fight, revive their team member, and they are now in hot pursuit. They are rotating around the circle. We'll see if they choose to engage or go find a safer spot in the zone. Squad 8 has moved and found themselves a new house that is not the tech center. Great to see here. 3 Alilo nearby, holding down a squad house at farm. Chibo's squad has quite a few vehicles at the top of the mountain here. Looks like they're headed towards Potato Hill. And as you can see, Flare Gun off in the distance as well, working his way down for Squad 10. Few shots fired here. Q8 Spanish rolls up in the UAZ, stops at the rock, and that might prove to be a tough spot to stop in, as Flare Gun immediately sabotages him, gets 1 knock and gets a second. Takes down Q8 Spanish, and that puts Flare Gun TV in a great position, but the retaliatory shots coming from up the hill. Fan 2 gets it done, lands a second volley, and he's going to retreat just a little bit as he tries to get down to his fallen teammates. Very, very difficult spot to be in right now for Q8 Spanish. 2 members down, and their teammates are trying to get them up. They do have the safety of a shack here. Fan 2 under fire as Fan 3 from Team 10 fires some shots. And it looks like they're going to go for the revives themselves. Team 10 is behind on the clock right now, and incoming shots. This is proven to be the wrong decision as Chibo gets in on the third-party action. They're going to need another smoke ASAP here. Q8 Spanish realizing that there's a third party. There's the smoke. Coming in from range, more damage being done now, and another knock on Flare Gun squad. Just like that, they take down a couple, and that is it for those 2 members. Nice plays. Q8 Spanish looking to rob those kills, and there is another third party coming in from behind. Squad 9 coming in right now. That's Hydrons in the Model Y, and it is getting beat up. They'll have to divert course in that low clearance. Not able to make it cleanly up the hill. They will stop here at the squad house as we see these new riot shields on display now for Q8 Spanish. M24 with the 6X looks up the hill, misses the first shot by a mile. The second shot connects, and he aims up the third one carefully, just misses as they hide behind the rock. Good shots with the DP-28 coming in from the top of the hill now from Fan 3. Getting some great shots in for Nazrat. Moving our attention over to Team 8 now. We got Nazrat from a different angle. Got the DP firing some shots in. Sees the squad down there at the shack and connects. They trade a little bit of damage here. Bandages going out. Q8 is definitely stuck at that shack. They got 3 members with 1 at the house to try to hold off an entire squad. Continuous bursts of fire coming from Nazrat, just trying to keep that offensive pressure on. It looks like it's time to rotate, though, as Potato Hill is now out of the zone, at least the central part of it. They are going to rotate and secure a spot more in the safe circle. Chibo now at one of his shack of his own, has some great visibility here on Squad 12. Trying to get some shots with the M4. Will he go with the grenade? Can he get it all the way down the hill is the question. Loving the use of the riot shields here by looks like Fan 1 from Q8 Spanish. Trying to get visibility here as teams are starting to snake a little bit later in the game on this one. All 6 teams still alive. We've got a few with damage done to them. Incoming. We got 1 knock. Oh, this is going to be tough. And there he is. Fan 2 eliminated here. The crash from Team 9. Hydron's getting it done. Q8 Spanish now in a prime position for a nade, but the third party from Chibo is too strong. One of them goes down. We even have Team 10, which is Flare Gun TV's team, getting in on the action. All 5 teams seem to be concentrated here in this final circle. Good snipe there, taking down target with the M24. Flare Gun TV's team member has the sole one remaining. Fan 1 is going to have to try to get into the promised land, going into the circle right now. Fan 3 here from Team 8. Also in a bit of a tough spot, but does have a riot shield to hide behind. 3 Alilo knocked. His team's got to try to get him back in. And the peek and the headshot connects. Beautiful job there with the M24. Q8 Spanish is deadly with this M24. His team members rocking a wonderful cover there with the riot shields, connecting with the headshot. Not something you see often, the M762 with the 6 times at range. Q8 Spanish trying to put all the cover fire down that he can. But both of these teams are out of the zone and are going to have to make their way across this road. Chibo has been weakened. Trying to heal up right now, get himself into the zone. Nazrat and his squad coming down the hill as well, trying to make a play for the circle. Looks like 3 Alilo and Squad 11 are way outside the zone right now, and the blue is just about to come in. They've got 20 seconds to make a play, and they are under fire. And there's a Tesla semi-truck coming through the screen right there. Bringing some goodies. Nobody seems to go for it, but it was an opportune time to plug some Tesla as it makes its way across this final circle. Great nade there in from Chibo. Smokes are out, but did they cross? That is the question. Great fight going on right now between Chibo and Q8 Spanish. Q8 Spanish has been knocked. Chibo leaves late. They have a buggy, though, to get them to zone. And exposed. They catch them out. And look at that, the knock coming in from up the hill. That's Nazrat getting the knock, and they're going for the flush immediately here. Chibo in a really difficult position. They made their way into the circle. One player knocked in the blue zone, trying to make their way out. From the top comes Nazrat and squad. They are in great position here with the high ground, looking very favorable right now for Nazrat. 3 teams remain. 11 are alive, and on the push we go from Fan 1, from Nazrat. He is just about into grenade range here. How will he play it? You can see the helmet of Fan 1 sticking through the smoke as well. Didn't even realize he was there for a moment. It's all about position at this point now. Q8 Spanish knocked again. And the return fire here from Chibo. One member down from Nazrat's squad. Still 3 teams left. 8 members left alive. And it looks like it's a 4-on-3-on-1. Somebody's going to have to get clutch here. Nades coming in from Chibo's squad. Oh, it's a 2v3v3, actually. So we've got 2 still left. Squad 8 and Squad 7, both with 3 members, Chibo and Nazrat, going head-to-head right now, but there's the third party off to the side, and that is going to be a difficult one, as it looks to be Q8 Spanish coming up the hill, and there it is, the knock, almost. Oh, man. No HP left on Fan 1, but he gets the kill. Shots fired down below. It looks like there are some knocks going on, and there is the return fire. Can he get a second kill with just 1 HP left? Jumping. Sees him, connects, and gets the 1v2 squad wipe. That is massive for Nazrat. Nazrat is down. Fan 1 is their only hope at this point. It's 3-on-1. And that one player has 1 HP. Nazrat stuck behind the tree, calling it out. Trying to reveal their positions, but Fan 1 is going to have to carry him to the finish line here. It looks like it's a 1-on-3. We've got 4 left alive, and this is going to be the ultimate clutch. Shots fired, connects with a Uzi from range, takes down Chibo, and it has begun. 1v2 at this point. Chibo is down. Tries to land some shots. Connects just a little bit. Still trying to weaken him down. Sees him crawling for sure, but unable to get the Uzi to land from that range. And there's the connection from down at the bottom. That is Chibo picking up the winner chicken dinner. Let's go to the replays now, and we see an amazing fight all the way through. Flare Gun TV picking up a couple of kills here, or immediately getting knocked himself. And then on the push comes Squad 9. That's Hydrons making the push onto Q8 Spanish and his squad, getting the knock and the finish. Beautiful work there as we look to Chibo's squad now making their way late into the zone. And the retaliation from Nazrat from up the hill put Chibo in a difficult situation, but they had more to say about it. Nazrat retreats, and a 1v2 against Q8 Spanish was one of the moments of the game there. 1 HP is all this man has. Able to get the finish while Nazrat deals with Chibo's squad down the hill. You can hear the shots ringing out from Chibo's squad, connecting with Nazrat, finally takes him down. Teammate gets the finish, but the zone is coming in and time is running out for Nazrat as Chibo gets knocked, and it's a 1v2. The last peek out the window, we see Chibo's team picking up the victory. So here is the post-game data. We've got ourselves Chibo finishing on top in the winner chicken dinner, but it's the kill points from Nazrat is going to put them all the way to the top. Who saw this coming? And this is where the task points come into huge effect. 18 points is Nazrat's team, and they will win the Middle East Regional Final for PUBG Mobile's Team Up 2021. Incredible stuff from Nazrat. It looks like Chibo finishes in second, Q8 Spanish in third. We have a tie for fourth place with Flare Gun TV and 3 Alilo, and Hydrons bringing up the rear with just 1 kill point, missing out on any rank points and also the task points. A little bit unfortunate here, but overall a great game all the way around in this Middle Eastern final. Really enjoyed the progress there as this game progressed. It really goes to show how important those task points are. Our team captain for the Middle East and North Africa final match is Nazrat, picking up 3 kills. His teammate Fan 1 had a monster performance. We saw him with the Uzi there in the final circle, had 5 kills to his name, and on their back, and lead them to victory. Congratulations to Nazrat, but now it's time for our next giveaway. We've got a lucky spin just about to happen. Congratulations to Nazrat and his squad. They've earned it. It is now time for our next lucky draw of the day. This is number 2. So for those of you guys participating, check for the CD key and redeem it over at PUBGMobile.com/redeem. It'll be good for a classic crate coupon scrap, and if you don't get this one, Make sure you stay tuned for later because we'll have several more giveaways and lucky draws coming up. Mezarcy, Doc, Vetrell, Old Boy, Solke, Frozen NX. And we're into the European 2021 PUBG Mobile Team Up Final. We've got 6 teams competing now for the title of Team Up Champion in Europe. And the plane is coming in now from the south part of the map, headed to the north central. It looks like several teams out early in this one. We've got Solke, Frozen NX, and Mezarcy all out of the plane along with their squads early on in this one. So we shift our attention to Solke and Mezarcy heading into the Tesla Gigafactory. This Gigafactory is the location of one of our tasks. And remember, the task stage is currently active. The task stage will last until the first circle begins to close. Teams will be trying to pick up points by completing these tasks, one of which is picking up the car, which means pulling all the levers at the Gigafactory to take a group photo with the Tesla that's produced here. This is going to require all 4 members of the team, and if there's not all 4, it will not count as a task point. You can see Doc already inside the air conveyor as he flies to the sky. That's going to complete the trapeze task. And that will be 2 points for his squad. The remainder of Vetrell's team is in a UAZ and traveling, it looks like, towards the Gigafactory nearby Gatka. The brand new Tesla Model Y in production here. And it looks like this 12 squad is in it. And who will have control? It does look like it's going to be Frozen NX and his team. Right now, there are 3 different squads represented in the same vehicle. This is not a sight that you see every day in PUBG Mobile. So here it is, Squad 12. It looks like all 4 of them are nearby. They will pick up 2 points for the task. And now we shift our attention over to Squads 3 and 7. This is Vetrell and Old Boy. Some great Night Stalker outfits here as they wait for the Tesla Model Y to go through the paint booth. And out the other side, here it comes. Squad 3 hops in, and all but 1 member are there. They do complete the task. They will pose for that picture, and just like that, 2 points for picking up the car will go to Vetrell and his squad. They leave behind a knocked player. Somebody got a little bit too close to that Tesla, did a little bit of damage, but I'm sure they'll be all right. Shots are being fired. This is before the battle period starts. You can see there's still 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. But rather than be fired, they take out the tires. And that is that. It looks like there has been an explosion, and one of the team members has been eliminated. I'm wondering if that was from the car. We have another team finishing off some task points here by taking that air conveyor. And there are a lot of fireworks going off right now with teams firing all over the place. One player has been completely eliminated at this point. Take a look at Doc's team. He's on that anti-gravity motorcycle. And luckily it was not the man in the buggy that got taken down. So he's got minimal health at this point, but players are still not supposed to be fighting here as we haven't entered the battle phase of our entertainment match just yet. That will begin right now. So we've just entered our battle phase where teams can now fight, and Frozen NX upstairs now standing above Old Boy and his squad. And it looks like Old Boy and his squad down to go. Still, they have not begun to fight just yet. I'm wondering if it's not until the circle is closed until they fight, or if they just don't realize where they're at of the zone at this point. All I know is they escaped there. That could have been a terrifying engagement, catching somebody else from another squad right there with a teammate in the back of the vehicle. Old Boy and his team continue to scour around the map looking for loot. Got a nice little compound here. We'll switch this out for a coupe potentially. And off we go. Looking back over to Sol K here. Sol K from the Footballist organization in esports, a competitive player. Very, very talented player from Turkey. I'm looking forward to see what he does today during this European final. Has to be one of the favored players. We got Frozen NX as well. Frozen is on the rise right now, a talented player. We'll see if he's able to help carry his team to victory today. We've got a Model Y already at their disposal, and they're trying to sneak it through an area that just doesn't really fit. Taking a little bit of damage by running into the house there, more than you'd think probably. But they are about to take off, and you can see Doc off in the distance on that not the Hyperline, but the anti-gravity motorcycle. It's a new motorbike that hovers above the ground. Very little friction there, so it's got really fast acceleration. First zone just about to come in. We've got some people already out in the blue zone here. Vetrell and his squad are in the blue, having to boost up. It's okay, they do have the meds as they have fully looted Georgia Pole here. DP-28 and 4X, a common weapon here to choose, and we are still looking for the Master of Marksmanship task. Again, you have to pick up the ASM Abacan, and we'll see which teams are able to do just that. 2 whole points, and remember, the scoring system for ranking here is 5 points for first place, 4 for second, 3 for third, 2 for fourth, 1 for fifth place, and 0 points for ranking sixth. Now, I will say, only 5 points come in for first place, which means that just doing the tasks, all you have to do is pick up an ASM Abacan, get the Tesla and take a picture with your squad, and use the air conveyor. If you can do those 3 things, you're going to score more points than you would if you won the entire game. So the tasks are incredibly important. More vehicles to be had here for Vetrell and his squad. They'll head to zone and try to get some safety here, some reprieve from the blue zone. Frozen NX scouting around, driving the buggy around, going up towards Potato Hill. Stops at the blues here. Maybe we can get a little bit of, got a riot shield. Take that. Couple of them here. So nice little find. You can see the Hyperlines whizzing by in the background here. Lots of buggies for Squad 12 here. 3 different buggies. And we have a potential engagement here. Mizarsi knocked out of the car. Old Boy isn't going to miss that one. That was a give me. And Old Boy coming back, trying to take down the other player as well. Shots in as well from Ghazi from range. And the push. Old Boy using the berm beautifully. Comes in, hops out, blows up the vehicle, does a little bit of damage to Amigo, and now they're on the push. Amigo's knocked, and just like that, teammate has to watch from the distance, and a couple of his friends were eliminated just now. Ghazi off by himself now at small power, and he's going to have to hold tight there and try to stay alive. Sol K grouping up with his team. They've got a couple of crates. Some great loot. And they are off to the safe zone as well. They are off on the western coast right now. Each squad mate with their very own vehicle. So the double crate, you love to see it. Great loot here for all of the players. So Sol K and his squad have to be in a really good position. Feeling nice with several players with level 3 gear. We got an engagement. Old Boy is not done just yet. That is the 3rd kill of the squad. Mizarsi taken out early along with 2 of his squad mates, and all there is left now is 1 over at Small Power. So they're going to work through here and see if they can find him. Ghazi is the only one left. He's going to take off and get out of here. He knows it's not safe, and no longer can he provide any sort of support to his teammates because they don't exist. And neither is he here in just a moment. Nice trick, though. He's going to try to hide that vehicle and hop into these houses and just outlast. Get a spot center in the zone here. Doc on top of the structure, the shack, in the southern part of the midpoint of the island. Good shots from distance there. Old boy and his squad are not messing around. Soul K from distance as well. Gets a peek and a kill. You don't want to mess with Soul K at range. The man can fire for sure. He gets a knock early on in this one, shredding through some armor. And we'll see if they decide to get on the push here. They've got Doc on the ropes up there. And Soul K's taking a little bit of damage here. Lutz taken down as well. And that's some great clapback coming in. Soul K down. And it looks like 2 members of Soul K's team are indeed down. So you can see Lutz as well in from Footballless. So a very talented squad here supporting Soul K. There's the DP6X combination. This gun is absolutely tremendous at range. Can shred an entire person before they even know what's going on. Trying to fire those bursts. Get a couple of them to connect to the head, and that'll drop somebody before they even realize they're being shot at. Looks like they're getting ready to move out, though. Soul K content to disengage at this point, having been knocked twice. They're no longer on the offensive here. Doc and Squad 2 doing a great job applying some pressure in return and not just being fish in a barrel. Pilot here for Squad 2, shooting some tires. You love to see it. And here's the rotation. We were wondering if Soul K was going to go at it, but now it looks like we've got the hard flank with the off angle now coming in from Doc and his squad. They're really going to have to consider moving at this point. Pilot providing overwatch, getting those shots down range. Sees the buggy drive off, but does he know enough that there is somebody still there? Looks like they're going to head out in the coupe. And it's on. Can see Lutz on the off angle here as well. Drove up to get position, and I love the play because it really provided great visibility, scouting, as well as an angle to provide pressure so the other team could not push. But now that they've left, he's going to have to retreat as well. Take a look for where this squad went to. Soul K rolls up, takes down Kispermac. We got Pilot in the distance as well, along with Doc. Squad's been separated now. Here's the car, decides to keep pushing. Here comes Lutz. Gives a great distraction. He's gonna get knocked, and unfortunately, he's finished before he can get res. So a high-risk, high-reward play there. He takes the ultimate gamble and pays the sacrifice. Lutz off the map, which is one of the best shooters on Soul K's teams. That could prove to be impactful as they're down to 3 members now. And this is not a compound where you want to roll into. Especially to hit a tree. That's the mistake he did not want to make. That was a crucial one. And CO taken out. Oh, man, that was a brutal one. So Squad 3, which is Vetro and his team, holding down this compound. And they actually had a gift right there. That was a great shot coming in across the way here. You can see Squad 7, which is Old Boy, rolling up. They picked through the window. And now they're moving up to try to get on the offensive here. Scar at range with the 4X, trying to connect. Looks like there's a third party coming in down the hill. They've got to think that's the same squad, but it's actually 2. So Old Boy's got position here. They're trying to hold this nearby ridge, staying out of sight, but ultimately, they're going for one more pick, and they're going to want to crash this. The second they get a pick, they are going to crash this building. Where's it going to come from, though? Will anyone peek? That's the question. Content to wait for the time being, but they are quite exposed here. Wide out in the open. You can see their 2 teammates hanging back in the rear, trying to get a pick. But it looks like Vetrel and squad are content to hold them off for the time being. And look at that zone shift. We have a new zone, and Squad 3 square in the circle. They are just barely inside. And it looks like Old Boy and his squad will have to rotate now to get better position. And there's Solke right in front of him, cutting him off, forcing him to the outside here. So Old Boy and Solke, both very, very talented competitive players, are battling for position here. Solke trying to jump on the back of his coupe. Seems like he'd be able to, but he has struggled so far. Really wants to get on the roof of this vehicle. Decides it's probably not going to happen. Third party coming in from the other side now. And does he want to fight? It's Old Boy versus Solke here. And they do have Vetrel's squad lurking in the distance as well. It's been a game of position so far. Lots of teams moving back and forth. We're down to 4 remaining right now. 2 have been eliminated. 14 players left alive. Mazarsi's squad completely eliminated. And it looks like Doc's team down as well, as we're remaining with Vetrel, Old Boy, Solke, and Frozen NX. Haven't seen much from Frozen right now, so you gotta wonder if they're out just collecting task points. Good visibility here from Solke, kind of peering down into the city. Their squad's grouped up, and immediate fire coming in. That is impressive shooting right there. He acts as a bit of a shield. Really impressive stuff from Solke there. I don't know if you guys caught the subtlety there. They were trying to finish his teammate, and he walked in front to be a meat shield and absorbed that damage. On the push now is Squad 3. Here comes Vetrel and his squad. Come in with a grenade. He knows they're knocked. Knows they're in trouble. He's going to chuck one over the ridge. Can it connect? Yes, it does. It hits Solke. Knocks him down to half health. Impressive stuff right here. Very, very aggressive play. Throws the grenade over. Gets the knock on Solke. This is really impressive play by Vetrel and his crew. Squad 9 is on the ropes. On the flank now. Steps up. Gets the knock. That's impressive as well. Going for the flush. Doesn't quite get it. But now it's about getting Solke back in the fight. Vetrel takes significant damage. And just like that, we've got another player on the push. He hears him, abandons the heal for the time being, and he knows he's got to get some pressure out. Solke on the edge of the zone, back in the fight. Grenade takes him down. It's a twofer. Good shot from Fan 1. That was a beautiful play, and now you'll see some aggressive play going on. And just like that, Solke's squad is flushed. They have been eliminated. That was brilliant play all the way around from Vetrel and his crew. Great play with the grenades, and Fan 1 really flexing his muscles, excited to see if they make it to the leaderboards at the end. It's been a bit quiet so far for Frozen NX, but we take a look at them as they're camping in a compound. They've got Team 7, which is Old Boy, right above them. And off in the distance on the roof, Fan 1 is going to continue the performance, absolutely destroying. Fan 2 gets the finish, and Vetrel's squad is absolutely dominant right now. There's 3 of them alive, and I don't know if they're going to need the entire team here, but this squad in front, this is Frozen NX, they are in trouble. 1 player knocked, maybe a 2nd player knocked, and 1 injured. So they are getting pieced up right now with Old Boy and Vetrel on opposite berms. And now with a hard flank here, trying to hold the angles. So many shots coming in, it won't take many. He loses his tire, and that is going to be that. That vehicle is going to be done and no longer reliable. So here's a good aerial view of the battlefield. We got Vetrel and crew across the street. And that zone could be a challenge for them. If they have to come across, they're in a really bad spot. Whereas Frozen NX, great position in the zone. And they are going to be in, it looks like. So Frozen NX blessed with the zone. Everyone else will have to compete. And Vetrel's squad may not have to come all the way across just yet. They're going to have to do something here. This is going to be very challenging for them as they try to get position. 3 teams left alive. Only 11 players. Vetral's squad really going for a knock here. They need to pick up something. He's trying to piece up Old Boy a little bit, get some vehicle damage here so Old Boy can't drive in. You got to look at Frozen NX as the favorites to take this, though, with the compound at their disposal and them being partially in zone here. They're certainly the best positioned. But the hot hand has to go to Vetral and his crew. Fan 1 has been absolutely insane. And Vetral himself, very impressive so far. Fan 1 on the flank just missed the player that was running down that berm. You can see Fan 3 from Old Boy's crew up there. He hears the shot, so now it's like, okay, where is this guy? Sees him start to drive away, calls it out. That's a great job picking up his teammate there. He's down one tire. That buggy is still doing just fine. Old Boy knocked out of the back, though. Frozen NX in that beautiful position. This is what I was saying. They have this beautiful compound to play with, and they are able to defend it so far. Grenades out, upstairs, and on the push now. That's incredibly aggressive play from Frozen NX. Goes out the window, not a care in the world. Flushes a couple more players, and Old Boy's got just one left. Out in the zone is Fan 2. He's going to play for the heal off here, but not much hope for him. Fan 3 takes down Fan 2, and we are down to 2 players left. 2 teams left. Fan 2 is done. It's just Fan 1 and Vetral himself. It's a 4v2 situation, and they're going on the aggressive. Fan 2 from Frozen NX on the hard flank here. He's got that off angle. He's 1 HP. That's some serious luck. If they would have taken that guy down, maybe they have a chance here. Things calm for just a moment. A great spread right now from Squad 12. You can see Frozen NX on that point position at the road. Using the berm here, Vetral and Fan 1 trying to work their way over to where this circle is going to be. It is shrunk down and is on the east side of this safe circle, and Vetral under fire here from that hard flank over by Fan 3. Let's see if he crashes. He is going to move across and get a 90-degree angle. They've got to pick up this knock here right now. If they don't take down Fan 3 right now, they're going to be in a really bad position. Trying to get close enough for some grenades here. Stands up. Throws, and this is going to be trouble. Into your living room. Here comes a grenade. Bounces just short of Vetral. Another one further does connect. Vetral has been chipped down just a little bit. Incoming grenade across the street as well from Vetral. Vetral gets popped. Fan 3 on that flank, just getting so deep there's no way to defend. Vetral flushed, and Fan 1 gets a knock, gets a second, and that will do it. Frozen NX picking up the victory. They will be your European victors, but will they have enough points to secure the chicken dinner of the region? We'll take a look at the replays here. Old Boy getting flushes early. Clearly on fire, and Solke and his squad looking really strong as they wipe out Doc in the open field. Shots under the car. They take out Doc and his squad and move on. A little bit later in the action, though, Solke would be on the receiving end of a little bit of that business, which he did not like. And then Fan 1 doing some huge cleanup here for Vetral and his squad. Frozen NX with an amazing aggressive play coming out of the window, securing this compound. And that was a turning point towards the end of the match. And you can see here Fan 3 doing some impressive stuff on that flank to secure the victory for Frozen NX. And just like that, you see that the total points do go in favor of Frozen NX. 13 points overall will secure them first place in the European region. Solke with 11 points finishes in second. Old Boy in third place with 8. Doc in fourth with 6. Mizarsi and Vetral tying for fifth place. Actually, -4 from Vetral on the task points. That is going to send them all the way back to last place. That is why you have to take those task points very, very seriously. Shooting people before the battle period starts, that unfortunately cost them quite a bit, and it happened on a couple of occasions. So that is going to do it for your European region. Extremely excited about the gameplay here. It was highly tactical and highly strategic. Absolutely enjoyed it. Congratulations to Frozen NX. From Europe, you are the Team Up 2021 champions. PUBG Mobile fans, don't go anywhere, because coming up, we've got additional giveaways, and of course, we've got the amazingly talented Southeast Asia region who's going to be vying for that PUBG Mobile 2021 Team Up Championship themselves. So, it's about time for that game. Let's go ahead and get into the Southeast Asia Team Up Final. Zan, Onic Mute, Bew, Master Ramen, Zen Pro, Luna Moon. The PUBG Mobile Team Up Championship in 2021 for the Southeast Asian region is underway. Plane coming in from the southeast, flying to the north, and we have some early action with people flying off the plane. It looks like there's a lot of action right now coming towards potentially the Gigafactory near the farm. We'll have to wait and see. Here comes, it looks like Team 8, which is going to be Mute, her squad, flying into the Gigafactory here, along with several others. We also have Team 9, which is Bew. Bew going straight to the trapeze task, which is taking the air conveyor. He hops in and immediately picks up 2 points for his squad. So really nice work to Bew, and we also have a team member from Zan's squad. Well, that's going to be some disqualification points here. Mute has taken out one of the competitors. She does not realize, apparently, that you're not allowed to kill people during this stage. We are currently during the task stage, and that means that until the first circle comes in, well, you're not supposed to shoot people. So early on in this one, we've got a couple fouls, and that's going to cost 10 whole points for her team. So essentially, Mute is eliminated already. Unfortunately for Squad 9, which is Bew's squad, who were following the rules, they're going to have a hard time winning this one as well. So Mute kind of tanking 2 teams right off the bat here at the Gigafactory. But it does look like Bew's squad is here, and they're trying to complete the Pick Up the Car squad task, which is basically taking a photo with the Tesla. So that's a little bit of an unfortunate thing for Team Bew, but they will move on. We've got a player knocked here by a car, and it looks like it's from Team Zan and Team 12, which is Luna Moon. Her squad's going to allow them to get Zan back into the fight. He's back, and they are taking off. We also had Zen Pro roll by as well. We'll take right along with him in the UAZ. So far, several people have taken the air conveyor. You saw Bew early on in this one, thankfully avoiding the Gigafactory, but while he wasn't there, his teammates got absolutely slaughtered. Now we turn our attention to Squad 10, which is Master Ramen, and they will pick up 2 points as well from the trapeze task. Gotta love the height on this jump. Masterful skills here from Fan 2 from Master Ramen squad. He's going to be coming back down into the Port of Georgia Pole, perhaps pick up a car and go elsewhere. Or just straight back down where he came from. He's going to take his car and take off. So literally just doing it for the task, and that works just fine. 2 points for the squad. It looks like Mute and her squad are fully getting this Tesla Y built, and well, I don't see the rest of them, so they're not able to pick up the points just yet. Everything going wrong for Mute and her squad. Over to Luna Moon now. They are at the Cyber Factory. They just gotta take these levers down and shove this thing through the paint booth, and they will have themselves a vehicle, and it does look like a second vehicle here. What is actually happening? Is this a second Tesla coming through? I don't know, but all 4 are here. They are going to be picking up 2 points for taking a photo and picking up the car with the Tesla here at the Cyber Factory. So, nice work. I guess it's the Gigafactory. I always want to call it Cyber for some reason. There it is, all 4 at once. And we've got ourselves 2 points. Congratulations to Team 12 on Luna Moon at picking up this task. And there's 2 points for Mute, as they will earn back 10. Or I guess they will earn back 2 out of the 10 that they lost. So they have a few kills right now. They might have lost 20, actually. So they're going to be negative points at the end of this one. Bew coming back down from the air conveyor. He took that trip early, and he'll be searching for some gear, maybe a vehicle, but 3 of his team are eliminated, so it's probably negative 30. Man, oh man, talk about lucky for going to the air conveyor. He was able to avoid a slaughter. Now, Team 7 and Zan creating their own Tesla Model Y as it goes through the paint booth. It'll be coming out the other side, a beautiful blue. And then over at the air conveyor, we've got Team 8 as well. They're going to aim it somewhere. Everybody's looking up at the sky, trying to get in here. Are they actually going to use it, though? That's the question. It does look like they have. To check the mini-map, there is a parachute up there, so plus 2 points here as one of them is coming down. There it is. Mute herself is back on the ground. So negative 30 points, but they have completed 2 tasks, so now they're only negative 26. So another task accomplished here for Team Zan. They've gotten 2 points for picking up the car at the Gigafactory. And here is Luna Moon getting rifled up into the air. Her team getting launched, and they will be very, very high as well. So taking a peek around, trying to figure out where they're going to go, and they're so high that the names are back on the map. You can see the tech center below. And we turn our attention over to Bew, who's by himself. He's going to have a hard time with the kill points in this one. He's got to stay kind of quiet. Rank points are not where it's at, though. Unfortunately for him, he's not going to have an easy time ranking, given that he's by himself. So, really, he can only get a couple of points there. So, if I was Bew, I'd be trying to take as many kills as I possibly could on my way out of the competition to try to just get a little something back, because he was absolutely robbed. First circle is coming in, so the task session is just about closed. And we will be transitioning over to battle, even though Mute has come in early on in this one and stated, listen, I mean business. Luna Moon squad still looting up here. And we've even got gliders in the action now. Zen Pro picking up a glider. These things have proven pretty challenging to actually fly. And it takes a skilled pilot to do so. Got a great little bird's eye view of the scene, so to speak, as Team 7 here, which is Zan. We've got Zan and we've got Zen in this one, so it's an interesting play on words. They're coming by to check this Gigafactory and see what kind of loot there is here as well. Clearly somebody else has already been here. And off in the distance, you can see that supply drop with the red smoke billowing out. We'll see if Luna Moon and her squad go for it. Car spotted at the top of the hill. It looks to be Zan's car. Zan getting some intel here from Luna Moon. And Zan continues to roll by, and he is going right into another squad. He hears them underneath. What are the odds of that? Driving over the shelter and driving directly over a squad that is in the bunker below. All 4 players from Mute's team still in the cyber, not the cyber truck. That's not a cyber truck. That's a Model Y. And they catch Squad 11 driving by. That's Zen Pro. And I don't think they've cooled off at all. They're hyper aggressive right now. In kill mode, they're seeing red. But have they been lured into a trap? Zen Pro and his squad are posted up here. He jumps out, and he has been spotted, so this is going to be an interesting one. Not in position to fight right away. And it looks like they are going to wait until the first circle comes all the way in to fight. I am actually surprised that it's been clearly a little bit of time, and Mute at this point is way, way out of it, just given how many people they've killed. But this first circle, once it resets, it appears to be the end of the task period. Here's the anti-gravity motorcycle, one of the new vehicles in PUBG Mobile. Appears in the Mission Ignition game mode as one of my personal favorites because it accelerates quickly. Forwards, backwards, up a hill, it does not matter. And not only that, I thought Zen Pro was going to show you going across the water, which it also does. Looks like Zen Pro is going to be content to take a boat, and they might be moving south here. So, interesting developments. We'll watch where the safe zone is going to go, and you can see Pew Pew just hiding for his life here. Laying down in one of the wizard towers and just literally hoping he's not found. But most teams here appear to be moving south. We've got Team 12 headed towards the bridge, and they have taken a pit stop quickly here in Milta. We'll see if that continues. But Luna Moon looking for a little bit of shelter? Or maybe some position in the circle. Rolling up to a nice little compound here, parking the car, trying to put it in a spot that won't be seen, which they do successfully, but it also might be kind of difficult to get out of there if they need to run. Taking our view over to the prison, we've got Team 7, which is Zan. Securing a nice little spot as well. They've got themselves a compound. Zan should be joining up with them here shortly, but time to refuel the vehicles before we roll on out. Supply drop coming down at the top of the mountain here. It looks like just north of farm. But it is too late. It looks like Mute and her squad are rolling out. They are rolling deep right now. And it is for certain battle mode. They are on the hunt. Seeing full red. And they'll try to get some kills done. And check this out. We've got Novo. So over at Novo Repnoye, we've got Team 11, which is Zen Pro. And they are having full reign to just loot these crates. These guys are all going to be completely stacked. Somehow, though, at this point in the game, Zen Pro still rocking a level 1 helmet. Don't ask me how, but here we are. Level 3 helmets, though, for the folks in the bunkers. You'll love to see that. And here we've got some more gear, including an AWM. Has dropped in the supply drop just north of the farm here. Mute is loaded up. They're going to take that brand new toy with them to the zone. Shots ring out, and just like that connects with that Zan squad. Luna Moon raining some shots down from range, and Fan 1 is a bit trapped right now. These guys are occupying compounds adjacent to each other, but it is, no one really has the advantage at this point. Bullets ring off the side of this house and through the windows. Looks like Fan 1 has himself all the way back up to full HP. Taking a few pot shots here is Fan 3 from Team 7. Unable to connect so far. Definitely looking at the right spots, and we do have a connection with the M24. And it looks like they have traded. Fan 1 getting a little redemption here, taking down one of his aggressors. And zoom, zoom, here comes Squad 8. hearing this third-party action, and will they crash on the compound? No, they park in plain sight. This is not the best spot to be because now they're in full view of this third squad. So they immediately get shot, and this was all too predictable. So immediately getting knocked, and you can see lots of pressure. Just kind of an interesting spot to stop. Two squads are fighting, and he goes park right in the middle of both of them. I mean, that's one way to do it. All right, looks like they're trying to get their teammate back in the fight here, and then on the flank, they are going to lose one. They lose two. They lose three. And can Fan 1 wipe the squad? Yes, he can. That is a full squad wipe from Zan. Impressive stuff from his fan number 1. A full 4 kills, all to himself. You knew that was going to be a troublesome spot the second that Mute and her squad pulled up. So the first team eliminated, along with a load of penalty points. Mute's squad definitely, probably, certainly, most exceptionally will find themselves at the bottom of the leaderboard. But that's, that's the way it goes sometimes. So now we're back to a Team 7 versus Team 12 matchup, and we do have one player knock. The M24 here of Team 7, which is Zan, is doing good things. Popping some helmets over there at range, and we're going to get that M24 back up in play. There's somebody peeking. Shots fired. Just misses. Fan 1 from Luna Moon is back in the fight. Oh, and there's the peek. Ill-timed. The headshot lands. Knocks him down to just about 4 HP. Doesn't get the finish. Is he really going to approach in the open field? In full view of all these windows? This is crazy. Another shot from the M24 rings out. Doesn't connect on this one. Reloads, is getting ready for the next one. Over to Bew, and he's run into the wrong building. No kills had to be had for Bew. That's unfortunate, and they are the second team eliminated. Again, pouring my drink out here for Bew because that was an unfortunate run of it. He had 0 teammates and was basically solo squatting. Alas, though, we are down to 4 teams left in this one from the Southeast Asia region. And who is it going to be? Will it be Zan? Will it be Master Ramen? Or Zen Pro? Or Luna Moon? So far, Zan is looking pretty good. Fan 1 on the approach, and you can see he does have that ASM Abacan. So that is going to be another 2 points allocated to their squad. So all of the tasks, I believe, were completed for an extra 6 points. So that's really impressive stuff here. Oh, he lines it up, and just like that, we catch a wonderful headshot there. I'm not sure where Fan 3 thought he was going, but Fan 1 from over on Zan's squad says, nope, not going anywhere, my friend. Easily takes him down with a headshot. And I felt like that was suicide by Squad 7. Just ran out and got shot on purpose almost. Are they going to push this? Smoke is down. One more knock here. I think they have the ability to push, but are they going to do it on foot? That's the crazy part. He knows that guy's going to stand up again. He's going to position himself in the smoke. There's the peek. He fires just over the top of the head. Getting a good feel for the rhythm here of Squad 12. Looks like Zan and his squad are getting ready to try to make an advance here on this compound. Both teams are out of the circle and need to move. And we'll see if Squad 12 will make the first move because they are in the better position to go to zone and gatekeep. Oh, beautiful shot right there. That was an incredible snipe. Luna Moon taking down Fan 1, and they'll have to stop and try to get him back in. That was a great shot. Great shots from the top now, returning fire. They've repositioned and they have knocked their opponents. That's going to buy their team time to get to zone safely, but also now they're in a position to gatekeep. It's a 2-2 split. Zan and Fan 3 have made a great rotation here, and now Luna Moon squad is in big, big trouble. You can hear the smoke grenades just absolutely firing, and look at that shot from behind. The 2-2 split paying off nicely. Now it's time to either put pressure here or rotate to zone, and it looks like they're going to take the rotation route. 2 of the 3 players knocked, and it looks like Squad 7 for now. That Zan squad will be safe. Let's go check over on Zen Pro. They're Squad 11 coming to zone. And Fan 3 with the flush over from Zan's squad. That's their 6th kill. And they'll be joining up with their teammates here in just a moment. Blue zone's coming in. You can see it rotating in. And these guys are going to have to veer off and maybe get to the zone. Zen Pro leading the charge there in the front. Looks like he's got either a coupe or a buggy. Hard to tell which. And now from the top of the hill, we've got Squad 7. This is Team Zan. And then we'll be looking down. They've got 2 players left. 6 kills to their name so far. And they hold the circle. So this is really, really challenging now for Squad 12. Luna Moon and her squad have to run in. And on the roof is Fan 1 peeking, and that is not going to get it done. Blue zone at their back, and here comes the pressure. They've got to get to zone now, and it is not looking good for Squad 12. Team 7 here waiting patiently with the M24. They're starting to think about repositioning with a couple of their members. But they will be gatekeeping, and they get the pick. Nice work with the ASM Avic and Fan 1, getting the knock on Fan 2, and only 1 player remains right now out in the zone for Squad 12. Not looking good, but the circles are closing, and it's time for Squad 7 to start think about moving out. There it is, Fan 1 getting the finish. That's the flush, squad wipe. And we now have 8 kills, 2 full squad wipes from Team 7. And that has Zan in a position to win here. They've already completed their task. They've got 8 kills. Man, moving up the leaderboard, they've confirmed at least 4 more points for third place. So they're already sitting at 20 points. Insane performance from them. Now up the hill we go, trying to get that position. They're going to rotate in the left side of the zone, it appears. Tesla struggling to make it up the mountainside. Probably not what you'd see in real life, but hey, got to make it kind of fair in game, am I right? So in they go to the compound, but it is fully occupied here, and they are going to be in trouble. Are they going to attack it? It looks like they will. Going to go in with the grenade. Fan 2 through the window, throws it, and connects. Immediately fired back on, though, and that is a little bit of a trade here. 7 gonna roll in, picking off players left and right. We got 2 down. And here comes the pushback from Team 10. They hop the window. Master Ramen Squad gets the trade. And another flush. And the 4th one. Incredible stuff. Team Zan has been eliminated. Zen Pro hears the firing, is going to come over and try to get some points on the board. They've secured some additional rank. Holy goodness, Master Ramen eliminated, but what an incredible defense there against Team Zan. Going to our highlights, we see the solo squad wipe here. We couldn't leave this one out. Fan 1 from Zan squad. Look at this, the 1v4 gets the full squad wipe before his teammates can even arrive to help. Continues their impressive performance with some amazing snipes at range, getting the finish here. And then it wasn't all Fan 1 here as he tries to get away here, gets sniped right in the side of the head from Luna Moon Squad. Put Team 7 in a little bit of a precarious situation, but ultimately it didn't matter as they were able to finish off with the squad wipe here, taking out Team Luna Moon. And then in the final push, we go into the final circle, nades through the window, and just grenades all around that allowed for a nice push here. Master Ramen's team coming over and trying to get the finish here. 2 more players up from Squad 7, but Fan 3 comes through the window. He gets 1. He gets 2, and here's the last man coming in, trying to save his teammates, and that's a third one. The 1v3 there is going to get it done. Unable to clutch the ending, though. A lot to ask of somebody to go 1v3 and then pick off the last impound third squad as well. And there it is. Master Ramen Squad goes down, and just like that, we have our winners. And as expected, Team Zan picking up the victory on the back of 9 kill points. They finished 3rd overall in the chicken dinner standings, but 9 kills will put them on top. And they also finished with 4 task points. So incredible stuff. Gotta love it. We had Team 8 and 11 both. They just said, forget it. We're not even gonna keep score anymore. Y'all are out of the competition. So that leaves Master Ramen with that impressive performance at the end of the game in 2nd place with 13 total points. Bubu, somehow, even though he solo squatted that entire game, finishes in 3rd place with 3 points. So there is the rounded out score in the championship with 16 points. Taking a look at Team Zan just a little bit in more depth, and they had Fan 1 at all to himself. Insane stuff from Team Zan. Pick some good teammates there. It's now time for another giveaway. We got a lucky drop coming for you right now. I hope you're able to get it. We've got a legendary, that's a pink, limited time item coming for you. It's the Egg Cracker suit. Super excited to see who picks that up, and make sure you keep it locked right here as we're going to have more giveaways as the game goes on. But again, big congrats to Team Zan for the last game, and we have more to get to coming right up. The North America final for the PUBG Mobile Team Up 2021 Championship is coming up next. Riggs, Bella Fox, Prod, the Miss Alley, Peppa, Pontier. Here we are for the North America Team Up Championship, and the plane again coming in from the southeast. Teams out early in this one. Looks like they're headed towards the Gigafactory just north of the farm. Lots of competition there for sure, and it looks like we also have Peppa as well as Team Winsanity here jumping into one of the air conveyors, and wow, seats taken, they say. And just like that, there we go. We've got the Miss Alley staking her claim in the Gigafactory, and they're getting a Tesla built here in just a moment. We've got Bella Fox's team nearby as well. Inside of the same Gigafactory, though, we've got, looks like Peppa. So very, very quickly, trying to get their team's attention. I don't know if you can hear me over the horn, but here we go. We got everybody loaded up, and they're trying to roll out and get their 4th team member because, as you recall, we are in the task mode of the game right now where teams will be trying to score as many points as possible. They do that by completing a series of missions, and oh my god, they have drove a car into the Tesla. I think that this might be an explosion with a large amount of people in serious trouble. Looks like the tasks of Picking up the car has been completed by Team 7, Team 8, and the Miss Allie. I don't know if she had all of our teammates there, but one team run over as they were leaving the facility. I'm not sure if that's going to cost them. There's Winsanity getting a nice little picture taken. They're taking this very seriously, lining up, shortest to tallest. And just like that, Winsanity's team will pick up a couple of points for picking up the car. And here's Prod's team driving around by themselves in Georgia Pole. Not sure what's going on there, but they'll take it. Miss Allie coming down the hill, and they see in the distance Winsanity drive off with their Model Y. We've got Bella Fox and her squad also precariously low on health. No heals to be had yet. Looks like Winsanity's squad got the car, and they also got all the loot. Bella Fox has 3 different team members now with damage, and only 1 motorcycle. They'll go off and try to find a car and bring it back for their teammates. Pontier is into the air conveyor, and she will pick up 2 points as well. So nice work for Squad 12. Now we've got a car. Miss Allie has a UAZ, and they're off to the races, and you can check out Peppa as well. And shots are fired. Not really sure what's being done here. All of these teams seem to have a mind of their own right now. They're just rambunctious, these North American players. Exactly. Demo Derby, let's do it. We both pick up cars and we'll immediately crash them together. Looks like we do have a picture being taken here as well. I don't know what's actually happening here in Severny. It looks like Prod Squad is posing for some reason. Shots ringing out of the Gigafactory. First circle is closing currently. Miss Allie has been knocked. And Peppa's doing some serious work right now as looks like Squad 10 closing the ranks. Going for the flank. Oh, you don't want to mess with that. Look on the flank up there. They got Fan 3 with an angle here. Might be able to finish off that car. You can hear the shots ringing out. Will they pick up the kill? Only with a mini, unfortunately. Had there been an automatic weapon there, that car would have been in serious, serious trouble. So he's going to go back and pick up his squad mates. Meanwhile, Peppa and their squad somehow make it away. Car was smoking. It was not in great shape. But Peppa will make it out unscathed. Over to Bella Fox's squad. They're still running around the Gigafactory, trying to heal up. I'm curious with Fan 3, what's going on there from Miss Allie's squad? Like the super flanker. The last member of Peppa's squad hopping into a buggy and getting out of here. Or are they? Vector unloaded into the side. No damage really done. Takes one shot or so, but that is going to do it. Bella Fox's squad taking over the compound here. And the Gigafactory is theirs. Is it possible to make 2 Teslas in the same factory? That's the question. They're going to try to flip some of those switches and find out. Now over to Prod's team. They're still looting up. And checking out Team Winsanity on top of the tech center. They're owning the central part of the map. First circle is coming in. Lots of fire coming down here from Squad 10. The Miss Allie squad has the light machine guns to put to work, and boy, have they ever. Unfortunately, not able to get the car to explode. Peppa scanning the horizon here, trying to do a little wiggling, hoping that it's going to bring some enemies into view. Nobody just yet, but they are there. Miss Allie and Peppa's squad facing off for the second time this game. We'll see if any of them has better luck than they did the first time. Nobody's peeking just yet. I'm curious to see if Peppa can shoot as well as he can wiggle. Yes, he can. Peppa getting the knock. Fan 3 taking that one right off the helmet. That helmet's going to be gone. Fan 2 looking to pour some shots down range. There they are, fired in. Doesn't connect, though. Fan 2 missing a little bit here. You can hear that M24 from Peppa firing off. And it looks like he's meaning business here. There's another shot. Peppa gets shot, firing that one high. Airmailed it a little bit. Takes some damage in return. Will have to patch himself up. And it looks like the third party's coming in. Here comes Team Winsanity into the fight as well. They take up the other spot at shelter. And the Miss Alley stuck in the middle. Winsanity just realized that there's a squad there. And it looks like they may go on the offensive here. And by offensive, I mean get in their car and drive as far away as possible. You can see 2 cars on the horizon driving up the hill. 3 cars, actually. And there we've got a interesting viewpoint. You can see all the different action happening down below the hillside there. Miss Alley and her squad have retreated and taken up a position in the compound, whereas Winsanity and his squad have gone up to the prison. So driving that Tesla Model Y through the terrain can sometimes be a little challenging, but when you get rolling downhill, as they are doing right now, oftentimes you'll find yourself in the thick of another squad fight. They're heading right towards Team Prod here. Prod just fired some shots, so that's going to attract Win and his team. We'll see if they chase. Prod's team's super separated right now. Looks like they'll take this empty warehouse here. 3 of them there, and the 4th one still eyeballing it in the vehicle now and on the way. So they're going to take up a position in the warehouse, try to hold it down. And we'll have to wait and see what the zone does, if this was a good play or not. Now over to the Miss Alley. They've got themselves a compound as well, just a little bit south of the shelter. They've been content to stay there for quite some time at this point. Got about 2 minutes until the next circle, and we'll have to see where that zone goes and if it's going to force any of these teams to move. Playing super cautious here. Got Fan 2 really snaking around out on this hill, on this rooftop. Peppa in trouble. Peppa's getting pushed. And he connects and gets one knocked. His teammate backs him up perfectly, gets a second knock. Grenade in, Peppa can still stay hidden. Got somebody pushing the right side. Ooh, we got Winsanity on the third party as well. Picking up some kills, stealing some kills, taking them down. And just like that, Win Squad has turned this fight, has taken some of the kills as well. So they got there at the perfect time. And now Peppa is knocked along with a teammate with a third at almost no HP. And then check the map. You've got the Miss Alley squad coming up the hill as well. We've got another potential third-party fight coming. Shots ring out from below as expected. And it's about to get crazy. Peppa's squad getting back into the fight, but here it is. Off angle, fires, takes him down with a mini. That's squad 12. That's Ponnier's squad also in the fight now. Somehow, Ponnier's squad missed and does not pick up that kill. That was an easy one and just missed it. Squad 10 below. Miss Alley's coming up the side of that hill. I don't know if she's ever going to get to the top, but she's down there. Our first squad has been eliminated. It's Peppa, I believe. Things were going so well and then just kind of got caught there. Too many teams rolling up at the same time. And you can afford to play a little bit aggressively, you would think, because there's only 6 teams in the whole map. And when you hear 2 of them fighting, it means you know where they aren't, and that's pretty much everywhere else. So, unfortunately, Peppa got caught here, and they are out of the game. Squad 10 regrouping at the house here. And now we've got some snipes opening up. Win connects with the sniper rifles, firing down the hill. They're going at Ponnier's squad. And they're hopping. Some sort of ancient folk dance. Signaling to each other that it is on. Into the car they go. They'll take the flank here and see if they can press the action. Pontier just trying to get out of dodge in time. They move up to the edge of this berm, and they do not see a squad. Ponnier's team has retreated, but they are also sandwiched in between Squad 10 and Squad 7, so not in a great spot. They do have the off-angle player, Fan 1, over on the flank. Win and 2 players hiding behind the same tree. It must be a really big tree. There's a look at the battlefield. You've got one squad up top. That's Win's team with the better visibility. Circle resets, and here we go. We've got some great position here. Pontier squad happy to chill down below. And here's the reposition coming in from Winsanity. They take this nice rock with lots of visibility. 5 teams left alive right now. Wondering what Prod's doing at this point in time. I haven't seen him in just a bit. AWM equipped here for Win's teammate, and that is never something you want to hear popping off in the distance, firing at you. Win's rocking that new MG3 machine gun. This thing's an absolute beast. And in capable hands, it can be one of the scariest weapons in the game. And we're honking. That means Win's team is about on the move. Play area is about to come in. We got 1 minute till the circle shrinks. He's wanting to move, and his teammates just not wanting to get in. He's honking at him. Let's go. And here's Prod's team, as we talked about, just about to crash onto Bella Fox's squad. He sees her and avoids, so they will drive by. And Bella Fox unable to convert the opportunity as Prod drives 3 vehicles close, but unable to connect on any of them. Circle rotates. Looks like 20 seconds till it comes in. Bella Fox's team right on the very edge of it. There's that MG3. Winsanity taking off the head of one of Ponnier's teammates. And here comes Ponnier's teammate trying to get the revive. And there is the finish there from Win Squad. And out they go. Here's the car, and it's on. This is the LMG's time to shine, baby. They ditch the vehicle, and it's blown up. They know he's still there, and underneath the car, it's a beautiful shot from Fan 1. Last teammate here, Pontier trying to get away. Looking through the window. The shots are fired, and a really nice play there from Fan 1 on the cleanup. Fan 2 getting those shots in through the window. Win Squad picking up yet another kill. That's 4 so far for them, and they have secured at least 4th place. So they're looking like they might be in the driver's seat right now based on how things are going. Teammates are getting patched up. Action centered at the shelter at the moment. Circle is coming in and about to reset. Let's see where it goes. There it is, the hard shift going to the southwest. Win Squad will have to readjust, and Prod has decent position on the edge of the zone. Can gatekeep a bit, but there's only one player here to do so. The rest of Prod Squad is nowhere to be seen. And unfortunately for Fan 3, it would be helpful if they were nearby, because Win's going to get the knock and easy flush. He expects a little bit of resistance, but unfortunately, there's none to be had. Prod's team gives up an easy one, and the zone has moved. Bella Fox's squad will have to move, and they're gearing up right now to head to circle. As they move, it looks like Squad 10 firing some shots. The Miss Alley. Feel like zooming in might be helpful, but hey, who am I to judge? Here's a view from the other side here from Bella Fox's squad. The shots raining in. Vehicle's not smoking just yet. This UAZ is an absolute tank. So driving by the shelter, they will take the long way around, hopefully the safe way around, and try to get position on the northern side of the circle, but this will be guarded by Winsanity's squad. Hey, little crate to see if they can get some gear on the way up. That's nice. It's an interesting placement here of the shield. And Miss Allie firing some shots right up the hill. Ain't messing around. Miss Allie's going to take that DP and fire some bursts right on the guy's head. So Winsanity squad will have to get patched up. Unfortunately, they just lose a helmet. You can see Bella squad's team rotating into the background. As I mentioned before, they're going to have to deal with Winsanity on this north side. And they are crashing directly on top of them. So into the trench they go. Can Fan 3 hold the edge? That's the question. He's got a riot shield up. He's trying to hold the flank. Really important here that he holds the line. Good shots from Fan 2. Fan 1 from the other squad is in the zone. Has to push in. No cover at all. Fan 3 goes for the heal. It's a ballsy play. And then on the flank, it's all about the flank battle right now. Whoever wins the flank battle is going to win this fight. Fan 2 gets the upper hand early. Bella Fox has one player knocked, and Winsanity in the distance, trying to heal up, very low HP. Very, very big missed opportunity here for Bella Fox and her squad. If they had taken the flank here after getting that knock, I think they would have flushed them, but they're giving Win's team too much time. The revive has been happening, and the team spreads back out, and they'll go secure their flank once again. Knock happens on Fan 3. Fan 1's gonna move the flank. Definitely a good show there. That's gonna stop them in their tracks. They still have one player on the forward-facing flank here. Fan 2. They gotta deal with this guy. There it is. He connects. Shots ring out below as well. There it is. Fan 2 is dealt with. Winsanity's down, but the flank has been secured, and that is massive for Team Win. Win squad loses 2 more. They're down to just 1. It's just Fan 3. He knows he's got to make a play. He gets the knock. He's going to reposition and try to heal here. He gets a second knock. Winsanity back in the fight. Oh, look at this. Win gets the flush. Win's got to go to zone. 9 kills now for the team. He's going for the vehicle. Back into the zone. I love the play. Heads up thinking by Win. And he is going to take that Tesla and stick it straight into the zone, but he's going to be low HP when he gets there. He's got to go for the Wizard Tower. Oh, no! No! What a terrible way to end it! The Tesla bottoms out onto the ground, and Win is robbed. What an insane play, but the Tesla unable to clear the ground, and he is eliminated. Unfortunate there. Looks like Prod's losing a couple of members here. He's down to just 2. The Miss Alley squad in a really good position. Prod is stuck behind a tree, still waiting to see them fire their gun a little bit. They've gone back and forth. And it's time for some action, Prod. Let's get it. He's got the Mosin Nagant. He's got himself a little bit of an M4. Full level 3 gear. Let's see if he can get it done. They've got 1 kill so far. The Miss Alley, though, has a nice spread right now, and the high ground. Going for a little bit of cover here. That car was awfully close to Prod. Not sure how it didn't do any damage, but maybe that riot shield was in play. Grenade coming in. The flash is good, and Fan 3 playing the role of harasser. Prod's team has the zone. They have the circle, and it looks like they have to approach. And Fan 3 providing tremendous cover. One flash after another there with the stun grenades. And Miss Allie has taken the circle. So now the frags come in, and that is going to do some significant damage. Fan 2 down to almost no HP. Fan 3 has got to be the MVP right now, just raining in grenades and holding Prod at the tree. Now on the other flank, we've got Fan 1. Prod's going to have to spread out. They've got to take an angle back here somewhere. They're about to get shot up, and it's not going to be fair. This Riot Shield has made for some interesting battles out in the open. The North American Championship comes down to this. Can anyone catch Win Squad is the question. They finished with 9 kills. Miss Allie's team has a chance here, but Prod's team, I don't think they're going to make it. 1 kill only to their name right now. They've got to flush all 3 of these to get anywhere close. They know there's somebody in the road or nearby it. They smoke them off. Good smoke there from Fan 2. They're going to try to focus on one angle at a time here. Looks like they're looking uphill. I might have smoked uphill and actually gone and pushed the guy on the flank. They can see Fan 1 at the tree. You got Miss Allie going to the other flank. Fan 1 drawing some fire. And we've got a low toss grenade right on their position. That is not going to be helpful. All of their visibility will be gone here momentarily. There's a Molotov. Clears it over. Fan 2 spots him. Beautiful play there from Prod's team. That was the angle they needed to clear up, and here we go. Way out on the other flank is Miss Allie. That was a clutch position right there. Prod, still in it. Miss Allie, can she connect? She does, and the Miss Allie takes the chicken dinner. That's going to be 6 points for the team, and that was huge. Let's check out the replay here. Peppa in early action with that M24. No better sound in all of PUBG Mobile. And then Win Squad rolling up to this fight between squads 11 and 12 at the perfect moment. Picking up 2 stolen kills there from Pontier and Peppa's squads. Off on the flank, we've got more action to be had here. Pontier trying to get the kill secured. And their squad does just that. Winsanity taking the MG3 and putting that thing to good use in this game. Shots under the car here from the barrel. And another squad is wiped as Pontier's squad takes a seat and Winsanity's squad pushes on. One of Prod's teammates caught off guard here. Not sure why he was so far away, but Win's team will take care of that real quick. We got Bella Fox versus Win here, and I don't know what happened, but Win is able to come out on top there, picking up 9 total kills, and that's going to put them on top of the leaderboard. They finish not even close to the top of the standings, but with all of the task points and with all of the kill points, they end up with 18 total points. Incredible stuff here from Team Winsanity. That is going to be your champion for North America. The Miss Allie squad finishes in 2nd place with 15 total points, while Bella Fox rounds out 3rd place with 11 points. Great performance from the ladies, I might add. Peppa, Pontier, and Prod finish up 4th, 5th, and 6th, all pretty dang close. Looks like Peppa and Pontier will actually tie for 4th place there with 6 points apiece. So nice work overall. You can see Prod's team finishes in last place, and unfortunately for them, they actually got 2nd overall, but with only 1 kill and no task points completed, it really goes to show how important those task points are. So congratulations again to Team Winsanity, as they will be your champion in North America. Taking a look at the details here for Team Winsanity, you got Win himself picking up 6 kills in this one. Big credit to the heads-up play on that 3rd party, and then they round out with 9 kills overall. Make sure you guys don't go anywhere, because South America is coming up next. We'll be live with that here in just a moment. Lou Power, Riserbeck, Miguel Leun, Level Low, Nathaniel. PK Canadian guy. Here we go. We're bringing the South Americans to the PUBG Mobile Team Up 2021 Championship. We've got 5 teams ready to duke it out here on Erangel as we head into Mission Ignition. Teams are eyeballing the battlefields as we fly the plane from the southwest to the northeast. Starting at the Sosnovka military base, no one out just yet. We've got teams from Lu Power, Razorback, Miguel Leun, Master Nathaniel, and PK Canadian Guy all eyeballing probably a gigafactory where they're going to be starting to complete some tasks. Lu Power is the first out of the plane here. Him and his squad are landing at the gigafactory just north of Farm. And it also appears that Miguel Leun's squad is going for the air conveyor. And that is going to complete task number 2, the trapeze, and will give them 2 points. So 2 points to team number 3, while Lu Power takes some damage early. A lot of his squad has taken some damage, and it looks as though they have not fired back. That will likely cost team 2 some points here. Again, the first part of this game is meant to complete tasks. There are 3 to complete, one of which you're seeing right now, and that is taking a picture in front of the Tesla. All 4 squad members are needed for this, and as you can see, Master Nathaniel, his squad flying back in right now from that air conveyor, so great job with him. And then as you can see, squad number 2 has all 4 players there, and they will get 2 points as a bonus. Shots fired, and just like that, we have 2 players now down from Lu Power squad, and that is going to be major penalty points here for Team Razorback. It appears that PK Canadian Guy and his squad are now going for the air conveyor, and that will complete task number 2 for them, the trapeze as well. Check this out, as 2 different people are going to be launched skyward in just a moment. There they go. And they are out of the screen at this point, way up into the stratosphere here, as you can see all of the names of the cities as they're way, way up in the sky. So pretty cool stuff. We've got 3 teams already having checked off that box of the air conveyor. So trapeze, scoring them 2 points. And the other task that has not been stated just yet is the Master of Marksmanship, which requires 1 member on the team to pick up an ASM Abacan. That's one of the new ARs in the game. And I haven't seen one just yet, but it's also another easy 2 points as long as you pick that gun up before the first circle begins to close. Razorback picking up the M4, and we've got about 45 seconds before this first circle begins to close. We'll be wrapping up our task phase of the match here very, very shortly and moving on to the battle. The battle is where things are going to get interesting with only 5 teams on the map. They'll be fighting for position here. Miguel Leun and his squad have secured a Tesla, and all of them are present inside the vehicle. That satisfies the pick up the car objective, so they'll receive 2 points as well. And then poor old Lu Power, left behind by his teammates. He and his squad were actually shot quite a bit upon landing, so they are back in the fight at this point. Here's the other 2 members of Lu Power's squad coming by on the anti-gravity motorcycle. And shots fired. The circle has begun to close, and we are seeing some battle at this point. 4 against 2. Can they connect? They're hitting a whole lot of nothing right now. We are shooting at absolutely nothing. This is great so far for Lu Power squad. And they pick one off out of the car. The Vector takes him down. One of Lu Power's other squad members joins the fight. It's now 3 versus 3. And they aren't going to settle for just one. They're moving out and going for potentially some more. They're going to try to pick up the kill here. But are they baiting him for the teammates? That's the question. Lou Power waiting for Miguel Leun to go pick up his teammate here. You can see them down there. I'm really surprised that they did not take him out and get the finish. Left him alive, and potentially a point comes off the board for that one. And this car is on fire. Driving dangerously here. One wrong move from Lou Power's squad, and this thing is done. Just hitting that jump right there. You never know when you're going to take just a little bit of damage. That vehicle speeds down the hill across the bridge, flaming into Rozhok, while his teammates try to figure out their buggy situation on the side of the mountain. Yeah, if he gets spotted at all here, he's a cooked goose. Stopping to make sure here. Doesn't see anybody, but he's driving over to his teammate, Lou Power, to give him a ride. And I don't know if Lou's going to be like, yeah, I want to get in, man. Thanks for picking me up. But there is a buggy in the distance, and I am forecasting a vehicle change here in the very near future. Back with Miguel Leun. He's got a warehouse out in the middle of nowhere. They're off to the northern part of the island right now. Some sandbags, a few towers here to post up in. And we're also taking a peek over at PK Canadian Guy, and for the first time, Master Nathaniel. Nathaniel is driving by. No one is going to catch that guy. He's off on his own somewhere. And now we go back to PK Canadian Guy's squad, and they're running around looking for some gasoline, it looks like. No kills just yet, thankfully. Lou Power squad still in it. I'm sure they're going to use that as some fuel for some vengeance later on. And as you can see, we have more smoking vehicles driving around here. Miguel Leun in the smoking Tesla Model Y. Reiserbeck is now cruising through the brand new port of Georgopol. Loads of new crates and buildings here, along with some conveyor belts running through the city. Pretty fun to see a lot of the new locations here on Erangel. And Nathaniel has flipped his vehicle, and yeah, hopefully his head's okay here. Some acrobatics being done in this UAZ. I'm not quite sure that's how it's meant to be driven. I can understand it in the buggy. I can definitely understand it in the trike. But this UAZ is pretty heavy and tough to flip, so let's try to keep our tires on the road here. So we got Reiserbeck looting up at the port of Georgopol. And no one nearby at this moment in time. And we got Miguel Leun and his squad up near Severny. Again, all of the squads right now fairly spread apart. We saw Nathaniel driving by PK Canadian Guy's squad, and that is about it as far as being close. I'm sure Lou Power is completely fine with that, having been shot off the rip when you were not supposed to be battling. But this right here is a random compound that, you know, you just wouldn't expect anybody to be in. But PK Canadian Guy says, that's fine. We're happy to camp out here. There's only 2 of them. So I'm wondering where the rest of their squad is. There's one joining up now. And there's the 4th. So all 4 back together again. And they are in one of the smallest houses on the map in an area that nobody really goes. So I expect them to stay alive quite some time. Brand new riot shield being picked up by Miguel Leun. And there's that brand new anti-gravity motorcycle just cruising around. Oh, so smooth. Reiserbeck and his crew moving out of the port of Georgopol, headed towards the safe zone as the circle has moved towards the east. He's coming back. Can he hop on here? He's there to pick him up, and he's back on the end of that thing. That is a cool ride. They've got 2 of them. Quiet It hovers, beautiful acceleration, but man, these are a bit weak. I tell you what, you shoot them a few times, and it can get blown up awfully quickly. Great handling, though. Back over to Lou Power. We've got a buggy chasing the Hyperline into the transit center. Formerly known as Pachinki, the transit center is the center of all things when it comes to this map. Lou Power's squad has 2 different buggies, and they'll be checking to see if anybody is in the center part of this map. Got Reiserbeck and his squad on the wrong side of the river here. Still haven't found anybody just yet. So a quiet start to this one in our South American team-up final. Teams are jockeying for position, finding vehicles, and ultimately shooting each other when they're not supposed to. I'm excited to see what happens when they are supposed to shoot each other, and we might see that here in just a moment, as it looks like PK Canadian Guy has got the super strafe going on out in the middle of this open field. Just one player from Miguel Leon's squad is here in Severny, and it appears that PK Canadian Guy's squad has maybe sniffed him out. As you see further into the city, their whole squad is there. So it is going to be an interesting situation. It looks like a 4v4. And they are rushing this on foot. Do they know anyone is here is the question. We'll find out awfully quickly here if these teams hear each other. Oh, they do now. Vehicle leaves. And PK Canadian Guy was like, yeah, that's definitely somebody, and it's not us. Looking out the window, they do not see anyone. And a narrow miss here. Blue Power Squad firing shots here, and it looks like there's a fall damage getting out of the car. That's not the way you want to start a fight. They crash on the car, and just like that, squad wipe. Completely eliminated. Lou Power Squad taking out squad number 4, that is Natenio. So Natenio out of the game, and Lou Power losing only 1 member, but they'll be back in the fight shortly. It was the explosion from the Tesla Model Y that took him down. That was an absolutely vicious way to pounce on that unsuspecting vehicle. A full squad wipe. When they only saw 1 person, when they crashed, they saw 1 person outside, and just like that, boom, vehicle blown up, squad completely dead. Still messing around in Severny is PK Canadian Guy, looking for players, and I'm not sure they're finding anybody at this point. Got the nice overview here. We've got ourselves a lovely view of the steeple and the church here in the middle of Severny. Teams looting up and trying to find some great gear that's going to carry them into the final circles victoriously. All right, scanning around for vehicles potentially, and I'm not seeing any. I'm guessing they were probably picked pretty clean by the previous team that was in this city. They moved out and were very shortly thereafter eliminated. Looks like the Hyperlines have been notified, and they will stop moving here in 2 minutes. It means the trains will stop moving. Back over with Lou Power. Their team has 4 kills, and that's going to be absolutely tremendous for their chances here because they've already completed several missions. They've got the ASM Abacan in tow here. They were able to take the air conveyor for the trapeze achievement, and they also got the Tesla car. So it looks like 6 task points for them, as well as 4 kills so far. Plus, they're sitting at 4th overall in the standings. So looking pretty strong for Lou Power's team so far. Looking at potentially up to 12 points already. Overview here of a scout from Lou Power's squad checking out this compound, and he drove right by Miguel Leon. Miguel Leon on the ground, in the grass, snaking outside the compound, had a great view of Lou Power's squad as they drove by, Interesting enough, Razorback comes in from the other angle, and we have a 3-squad encounter going on at this very compound. As the circle shrinks, I expect this little spot to get pretty hot. All right, teams are working their way back to the compound now. Miguel Leon and his teammate caught out at first when Lu Power Squad zoomed by. They are not going to make that mistake again, as they'll get back to the cover of their compounds and safety of those walls before anyone else happens to run by. And we've got PK Canadian Guy, absolute trooper, still absolutely not out of breath. They are sprinting across and getting quite the workout here. Surrounding the compound now is Lu Power Squad. They have rolled up, and we have a 3-squad encounter now. Shots fired. The ASM Abacan taking someone down on the roof. The volley is returned. And no dice just yet. Miguel Leon is knocked as well. And one player from Lu Power Squad is knocked and finished, and a third knock on the roof. And we got 3 people down. One has been revived, which means there's 2 on the roof at this point. Good pressure coming in from Lu Power Squad. They make their way into the compound, breach the doors, on their way up the stairs. Here they come. They make it to the 2nd floor, but can they get the 3rd? And off from the flank, they get popped, and here comes the push to the top. Great defense so far, and that is going to do it. That's a squad wipe for Lu Power. Beautifully done on the push, and that's going to give their team 8 kills. So with 2 squad wipes now, all of their tasks completed, they are in pole position here to take this win, but now being pushed by Squad Razorback. And this is the revenge encounter we were hoping to see from earlier on in the fight. Razorback and company opened fire far too soon. The revenge on Razorback tastes sweet. As he is knocked out of the fight, it's now a 4-on-3. Or a 3-on-3. It looks like Lu Power's team did lose 1 approaching the building, as Miguel Leon's squad knocked him out earlier. So a 3v3 encounter here, and we are looking for Lu Power to get that sweet revenge on Razorback for the way they retreated earlier on in this fight. Lots of smokes out right now. The nade's starting to fly. Lu Power on the roof, holding. Beautiful grenade. As you can see, there's a lot of people down there. Really busted up. The grenade attempt there. Lu Power still guarding the top. Nothing just yet. You can hear them jumping out. 1 in the front, 1 in the back, and 1 on the inside here for Razorback. There's the 1 on the inside. Shots fired. Lu Power picking up the knock. Shots through the window, and now it's a 3v2. That gun sounds absolutely mean. Another one flushed. It's a 3v2. Lu Power down in the basement. 10 kills now. They trade. It's a 2v1. And a squad wipe. 12 kills now for Lu Power, and that pretty much clinches it. They're down to just 2 teams remaining. It's going to be PK Canadian Guy versus Lu Power as this one wraps up. 12 kills for Lu Power. They have absolutely gone off in this one. Still with only 1 player that has gone down so far. Lu Power's team sitting pretty good. 3 players left. It's a 3v4 situation. Going up against PK Canadian Guy, who hears the fire, and they are over the ridge just a little bit down the hillside. Interestingly enough, if you check the map right here, you can see the circle. Lu Power's team has it, and he better hurry to get up on that roof. He's about to get shot in the back. He's got to move. Oh, this map is stressing me out. I'm watching it. The arrow's looking directly at Lu Power's team. Zooms the 6X back. Will he turn around? They're right on him now. They fire. They connect. He gets to safety. And they're out like sitting ducks. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Lu Power's squad has gone off 3 down, only 1 remaining, and it's over. Lu Power with 16 total kills. They wiped the entire lobby. Here is Lu Power. All of the highlights will be them, and as they roll into the Gigafactory to make their Tesla. This was just unfair. They come out squad white very, very quickly on the Tenyo squad. And just like that, Lu Power picking up their first 4 kills. Then defending just a little bit later on. They lose 1 member. But they come back, fight hard, and pick up another squad wipe. Then Razorback getting revenge from earlier on, and the finish on Team PK Canadian Guy is going to give them a massive, massive kill total that will be insurmountable in this one. Amazing stuff all the way around from Lu Power's squad. They were subtracted 4 points for task points, which I don't know if I agree with. But hey, with 18, oh my goodness, with 16, and here it is. They were subtracted 4 task points, which I'm not sure if I agree with. But with 16 kill points and 5 rank points, that chicken dinner, they're still going to blow everyone else out of the water and finish first place overall in South America. In second place, there's Rodolfo Landeros. Congratulations, and PK Canadian Guy in third place with 6 points. Nathaniel in fourth place with 5, and Razorback. Well, they had a lot of negative points in this one. They'll finish 6 points in the hole. So that is the way the game wraps up. I can't tell you how proud I am of Lu Power and his guys because, man, they started in an awful position. 2 players knocked inside of the first few minutes, and they were able to survive and ultimately wipe every other squad in the lobby. So Lu Power, congratulations. You are South America's PUBG Mobile Team Up Champion for 2021. Look at the kills. Lu Power picking up 5, 7, 2, and 2. Absolutely insane. 16 total kills. It is literally the entire lobby. And great news, it is time for another giveaway. We have another lucky draw. For those of you guys participating, grab the CD key on your screen and enter it at PUBGmobile.com/redeem. And if you are one of the first lucky few, you will be getting a time-limited pink. That's a legendary outfit. That's the comfortable panda set. Should be looking fly on the battlefield, looking like a panda. So best of luck picking that up, and hopefully you guys enjoyed today's giveaways, and more importantly, today's action. Incredible way to wrap things up with Lu Power and his squad taking home all of the kills and all of the glory. We'll be back with an award ceremony that's going to kick off here in just a moment. Stay tuned. That is going to do it, y'all. We have wrapped up our matches and the regional finals have all been concluded. But it's time to go to the PUBG Mobile Team Up 2021 Global Influencers Gala, where we have a ton of special awards to give out to all of our participating influencers. There are 5 awards for each region of this event ceremony, and they are the Best IGL, the Rising Star, the Most Funny, the Igniter, and the Favorite Influencer. All of these awards were voted on by players on the official voting website. There is also one special award for the Best MC, which will be given out by PUBG Mobile Official. It's time to announce our winners. For the Best IGL, the final winners are Chibo, Fates, Zan, Mezarcy, PK Canadian Guy, and Ducky Bye. They all played an absolutely key role in leadership during the game. Congratulations. Next is the Rising Star Award, and our winners are 3 Alilo, Farouk, Zen Pro, Bedni Zadrot, Leah Clark, and Konkal Gaming. These players are all rising stars, and we're hoping that more people see their brilliance. Next, for our Most Funny Award, and here are your winners. Our Sabritos TV, Winsanity, Luna Moon, Doc, Nathaniel, and FM Radio Gaming. During the game, some influencers were creative and brought a lot of fresh new ideas to the table. They are the Igniters. The award for Igniters goes to Nazrat, Bella Fox, Bew Bew, Vetrell, Lou Power, and A1 Sinister. Next, we have an award for the favorite influencer. Who will win this honor? Our winners for favorite influencer are D. Gray, Panda, BTR Alice, Levkin, Miguel Leun, and Star Anonymous. And finally, there's our special honor of announcing the best MC globally. And it goes to Powerbang of North America. Big thank you to PUBG Mobile Official for the tremendous honor, and I'd like to say congratulations to all of our fellow winners here today. It goes without saying that we've all had a tremendous role in shaping the game to this point, and we are going to be responsible for co-creating the future of PUBG Mobile. And I cannot wait. Those were some amazing awards, and it's time for you guys to have an award too. We have another lucky draw for you. Make sure you get the CD key on your screen and redeem it over at PUBGmobile.com/redeem. If you're one of the lucky winners, you'll find that item in your in-game inventory. And again, congratulations to those who have won.